Hello everybody, and today we are riding on Amtrak's Keystone Service train 643 from Newark Penn Station to Philadelphia 38th Street Station. This trip is special for me because it's my first time riding an Amtrak train. Before we start our trip report, I want to say thank you for 50 subscribers on this channel. Your support and for watching means so much to me. So our journey will take about 1 hour and 16 minutes, making stops at Newark and Trenton Transit Center before arriving at Philadelphia. We will reach a top speed of 123 miles per hour along the Northeast Corridor. Look at that. Our locomotive today is Siemens ACX 64 number 642, featuring the veterans livery. We will be sitting in an Amfleet I coach almost to the end of the consist, next to the Metroliner Cab Car.
There is no cafe service on board any of Amtrak's Keystone trains. Once again, there is no cafe service on board Keystone trains. Downtown Newark, New Jersey will be next.
As soon as we exit the tunnels, we can spot the brand new Avelia Liberty, also known as the Next Gen Acela, running as train number 2154, heading north towards Boston.
This last piece.
downtown Newark, New Jersey. Penn Station is in a few moments. Newark is your stop. Take a stop to the first one. Make your way towards the nearest exit. This is downtown Newark, New Jersey. Penn Station coming up.
At our seat, we have a sturdy tray table that folds down that can hold a laptop. Overhead, there are the reading lights. At the side at the window, we have two power outlets. And there's a button found right here to recline the seat. I don't want to recline it that much because there's someone using a laptop behind me. Legroom is great. I'm 5 feet 10 inches, not a small person, but it's very comfortable. I do get like a good decent space between my legs and the seat. In the seat back pocket, we got a safety card for our Amfleet I coach. Now let's check out the cab car since it's now open. The Metroliner Cab Car is almost identical to the regular Amfleet coaches, with the same seating layout and the overhead storage. The only difference is the door at the end, which is closed off for the operator's cab. This is the accessible bathroom. It has plenty of space to move around. And next to the bathroom is this dispenser for drinking water. Unlike many airlines, aside from JetBlue and some Delta and United flights, which require you to pay for Wi-Fi, Amtrak offers free Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi speed on our train isn't the greatest, but it's still good enough for emails, web browsing, listening to music, and watching YouTube videos at 480p or lower quality. And it's still better than nothing. As we pass the Amtrak's Adams Yard, where maintenance equipment is stored here, also there are two interesting trains here, the RTL-III Turboliner train sets. These unique trains were built for Amtrak in the 1970s and were powered by gas turbine engines similar in concept to jet engines on an airplane. They were designed for high-speed service, but over time they became too expensive to operate and maintain compared to the standard diesel or electric trains. Eventually, they were taken out of service and now they sit here, awaiting for an uncertain future. So, our train consists of one Siemens ACX-64 electric locomotive up front, 4 Amfleet I coaches, 2 in the new Phase 7 livery, and a Metroliner Cab Car bringing up the rear. The Metroliner has a special place in the U.S. rail history. Built by the Budd Company between 1967 and 1970, it was America's first high-speed train. Amtrak inherited the Metroliners from Penn Central when they was formed in 1971, but mechanical issues kept them from reaching their potential since the car bodies was still in great shape. Between 1987 to 1988, Amtrak later converted many into cab cars known as non-control power units.
Jersey is coming up in just a few moments. Translators southly 67 again across Autumns. Make your way towards the exit. Once again, this is Trenton, New Jersey coming up.
By the way, this cab car in our train number 9634 was originally Metroliner number 823, built in 1969 and was converted in November 1987. The Amfleet coaches were also built by the Budd Company from 1975 to 1977 based on the rounded Metroliner design. These cars originally seated 84 passengers, but now seat around 72 passengers after refurbishments. The Amfleet I was designed for short distance service, while the later Amfleet II, built from 1980 to 1983, handled long distance route. The Amfleet I and Metroliner cab cars will soon be replaced by the new Aero train sets, based on the Siemens Venture coaches and the Siemens dual mode charger locomotive, starting in 2027. As for our locomotive, the ACX-64 or Amtrak City Sprinter is built by German company Siemens Mobility. Its design is based on the Vectron and Euro Sprinter locomotives that is sold in Europe and Asia. They have 4 traction motors and they make a maximum short time power of 8,582 horsepower or 6,400 kilowatts. This is what the 64 ACX-64 means. Without the maximum short time power, they produce around 6,700 horsepower or 5,000 kilowatts. With a tractive effort of 72,000 pounds of thrust when starting, 61,000 pounds of thrust at 53 miles per hour for a short time, and continuously 20,000 pounds thrust at 126 miles per hour. With a brake force of 34,000 pounds of thrust, they were built for Amtrak between 2012 to 2016. They entered service in February 2014, and they replaced the aging AEM-7 locomotives built in the late 70s by General Motors Electromotive Division and Swedish company ASA, affectionately known as the Toasters due to their boxy shape. They also replaced the unreliable and younger HHP-8 locomotives built between the late 90s and early 2000s by Bombardier and Alstom. Also, I have an image of the cab of an ACX-64 offered by a really nice train operator. So, what is my opinion of riding Amtrak for the first time? I love the seats on the Amfleets. They are very comfortable, and I do enjoy the high speeds of around 125 miles per hour. And we do get a locomotive in our consist in a very special livery. Definitely enjoyed our trip.
Philadelphia. The new crew will scan and rescan all tickets. Regardless of where you watch, so please have all tickets out, ready for the new crew to inspect. Thank you for riding with Amtrak. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Once again, this is Philadelphia 30th Street Station.
And now we are approaching Philadelphia 30th Street, where we can see more next-gen Acellas stored at the Penn Coach Yard.
Now arriving, this is Philadelphia 30th Street Station. Order look at right-hand side, please watch your step when exiting. Once again, this is Philadelphia 30th Street Station, now arriving.
And before we conclude the video, let's take a last look of the cab car and the locomotive. And here we can see our train with the cab car leading and the locomotive trailing behind, passing through Paradise, Pennsylvania on its way to Harrisburg, as seen on Virtual Railfan's live camera. Credits to Virtual Railfan for this portion of this video. Their channel links will be in the description and the pinned comments. And now we can find our way to Philadelphia 30th Street Station and conclude today's video. Thanks for watching. See you again next time.